story about my family from the summer of 1933.
So it's May 29th, and I'm here in Pearisburg, about to head back out to the trail. I'm gonna stop and probably grab a little bite of breakfast on the way out. I had a decent stay here. You know, it was productive. I got all the things done that I needed to. Laundry, shower, resting up, fixing my hip. Got new sock liners. Ate lots of food. La Barranca over there. If you're coming through, that place is really good. I got the jumbo burrito, which was like the size of my head, and it was only like $8. It was delicious. And anyways, it looks like we might get a little bit of rain. I think it was like 50% chance, but we've already had some drops on ground, so that to me says 75 to 100% chance. It's probably gonna happen. So anyways, that's about that. Not really a whole lot else to say. I got my resupply, and I'm gonna be pushing towards Dalesville, so should be a good stretch. I'm excited. Alright, for now I'm gonna let y'all go so I can get some breakfast at the DQ. $3 breakfast. Let's see what it is. Alright, later. Just off the trail, right after I've gotten back on, there is a cemetery here called Paris Cemetery, which if you put two and two together, I was just in Pearisburg. It's a cemetery for the family of the guy who is the namesake, and these are supposed to be some pretty old graves. I'll give you kind of a pan shot here. And some of these are like the founding members of Giles County, which is where Pearisburg is located. And some of these are pretty old. I'm looking for Captain Paris's. Something I didn't mention earlier. What's this one? Blackburn. Born April 1899, died January 1922. Miss Lillian Blackburn. A free and accepted Mason. Yeah, Captain Paris was the first one to actually get land here. Thomas, that's W.H. Thomas. I went, there was a museum that happened to be open yesterday while I was taking my zero, and the lady there, I was the only person there, and the lady was the only one working because they were only open like 3 hours, and she was kind enough to show me around. It was a museum of the history of Giles County, and then also of the Andrew Johnston House, which is the oldest standing house in Giles County. And I think it was like the first house built in Pearisburg. They definitely were the first ones with electricity, first ones with a telephone, lots of firsts like that. He ran the first mercantile in Pearisburg. I don't see Captain Paris. I don't see Captain Paris anywhere. Born 1809. But anyways, so this is where a lot of the older people in the town and the county were buried. And this happened to be like right off the trail. just wanted to drop in and show you guys. She had mentioned it. I wish I could remember her name. I can't remember it. I'm sorry. If you happen to see this, you were really nice. It was great talking to you. But she took me on a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour of the museum and the house. And I mean, gave me all the local history. It was really interesting. And yeah, it's a really cool museum. If you're watching this and you haven't been to Parisburg yet, or you're going to be passing through, check and see if it's open. They do have kind of weird hours. They're not really open too long on the weekend. But if you're coming through, head over there and check it out. They did a really good job with it. And the restoration on the house, it was really nice. And they're super knowledgeable. And if you're in this area and you're looking to do some genealogical research, this lady knows her stuff. And they have a really good research department right there on site. So, I mean, for you to do on your own and get some help from her probably. Anyways, rain's holding out, so I'm going to keep on moving and get some miles in for the day. Later. It's like lunchtime, and I had lunch over there at that shelter. It's Rice Field Shelter, and you come right out here and you are greeted with this phenomenal view. I couldn't really see it from the shelter, but as soon as I walked up here, man, it really just opened up. And it goes around on the other side too. It's a humid day, so it's a little hazy down there. Excuse me. But this view is still spectacular. It's a great way to start the hike out of Parisburg towards Dalesville. I'm loving it. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get rolling. I gotta go up that way. And I'm ready to do it. It's gonna be fun. This is interesting. Talk to you later. I'm just walking along and all of a sudden there's a little radio tower. Some kind of science tower, maybe? I'm confused. And I think I'm a little scared. I don't know. Not really sure what that is. Oh, it's AT&T. It's a cell tower. You know, it's funny, as I probably don't have service here. Yeah. Right by the trail. Kind of cool. It is May 30th, Memorial Day. I am here at the Captain's. There's my hammock spot right over there. And there's a bunch of tenting over there. That's Badger's parents came and picked him up, and that's their vehicle. As you can see, there's a couple of people camping over here. And this is the Captain's place. You come in here by zip line, and there's free sodas for you, and lots of I'm dropping stuff. Lots of smiling faces. I'm really happy to be here, and today I am going to do the thing I haven't done since I started the trail, which is just take a day to just to enjoy it, you know, instead of taking zeros because of the body and different things like that. I'm just gonna enjoy myself. And I think I'm going to get video of Badger going across the zip line. So we'll see. As long as he doesn't say no. I'm gonna come back to you whenever there's action. That was my biggest fear, coming across it. Alright. Here we go. Badger's got the ride going. And he's off. When I came in last night, I was doing that and I didn't have my poles put away, so I had like my poles in one arm and the other arm I'm like trying to pull it like this. Yeah. Hot zip line action. And that's how it's done. That's how you zip line at the Captain's. I spared Badger the embarrassment of being on video with his feet going in the water. Alright. Well, I'll probably catch up to you guys later on and give you an account of my peaceful day. Morning, everyone. Later. Alright, it is May 31st, and I am heading out of the Captain's today. I had a great stay there yesterday, an impromptu zero, and it was just a really nice, peaceful place to be. I hadn't really, you know, like as this happens a lot of times in our daily life, you know, we get days off and then we end up with so many things to do. And, you know, out here on the trail, it's no different. You gotta take a zero, and, you know, you always have things to do, like running around town, like different errands you need to take care of. And, you know, and you never seem, or at least I and some other people I've talked with, just never seem to actually settle into a day and just make it an entire day of, you know, respite. And so, you know, I decided to do that for myself yesterday, and I really enjoyed it. They were still kind of picking up from the party, so I had a chance to help the Captain take down, clean up and take down a couple of canopies and get it put away. Picked up some trash, you know, just kind of did a few things around the place, and felt good about that. You know, it was good to give back in that way. I didn't even get to go to the party, and I'm okay with that. I prefer to be able to help somebody who does so much for the community. So today looks like I'm gonna do probably like 18. I think I'm gonna maybe cut back on the number of 20s I'm doing. I don't want to stop doing them, but I don't need to, and I kind of want to enjoy what I'm out here doing a little bit more. And I feel like when I start getting into the 20s and above, that competitive spirit in me starts coming out, and it's like, oh well, you know, I could do that. Maybe I could do more. Maybe I could do more. And I don't want to fall into that spiral. So I think I'm going to kick it back a little bit. I got about 70 something miles into Dalesville, which I'm really excited to get into. I need to get a new pair of Solomons. My shoes, they've been great, you know, but I mean, I got them in Franklin, so it's like 500 miles on them, and my feet are starting to hurt from it. And also, I'm looking forward to a couple of places in this stretch. Home Place Restaurant. Gotta talk about the food first. Legendary, all you can eat, you know, with nothing but home cooked meals. McAfee's Knob. McAfee Knob is coming up, dude, and I'm really excited about that. Someone said Dragon's Tooth. I felt like Dragon's Tooth was a little bit further, but if it is, that's gonna be exciting too. We'll see. Those are the days to come. For today, shooting for 18 to Laurel Creek, and it's a beautiful day. I can't be happier to be out here. It's awesome. Alright, man. Alright, well, I'm gonna get walking, because I want to get some miles in today, and I'm ready to walk. So, I'll see you guys down the trail. Bye.
This is a true story about my family from the summer of 1933. It was hot and dry in 33. Any man came around. Had no more cotton, no more corn. It's time for you, oh, it's time for you to get along. I never saw my mama cry till that day. Load the wagon, daddy, don't bother with the hay. No more light at sunrise, no breeze in the pine. Load the wagon, daddy, let the crops wither on the vine. Load the wagon, daddy, take that mule from the barn. Load the wagon, daddy, the bank don't took that far. Call Uncle Soul and Old Grover too. No TVA, WPA lawyer to help sue. Load the wagon daddy, yeah, what do we gotta do? Load the wagon daddy, oh, what we gotta do? No federal handout to help us now. FDR done took that plow. Load the wagon daddy, yeah, do what the good books say. Load the wagon daddy, there's no use to kneel and pray. great.
Got that one on film. Yeah.
Load the wagon, take that mule from the barn.
Hey there.
Oh, load the wagon, daddy, and the band down to that pond.
Oh. Alright. Show's over, folks. Time to go home. Nothing to see here.